Good afternoon. Sorry for the delay. I am Supriya Nayaka, hosting this program. I welcome one and all for 83rd episode of Creactive Online Talks. Today's topic is on innovation and intellectual property rights. Intellectual property rights are the set of legal rights that protect the creation of mind, such as innovation, literacy, and artistic work, symbols and designs. These rights allows creator and owner to control the use and distribution of their work and to benefit from it. I hope in this session, we are going to get the knowledge of significance and complexity of the intellectual property rights. Before start, I like to brief about Creactive. Creactive is a group of people who are eager to gain new knowledge, and Creactive vision is to create constructive thinking on various domains. Cre means creativity, active means activeness, Creactive. To keep active, we need creativity. Knowledge Square is our tagline. Sharing of knowledge increases our knowledge. I thank all our resource persons for accepting our invitation and sharing their knowledge with the Creactive platform. Our main focus on non-textual, non-academic, non-syllabus related concepts, and we organize online webinar on every Saturday around 3 to 4 p.m. So I welcome one and all for today's session. To present today's session, we have Vivekanand Sagar sir with us. To give introduction about today's speaker, I call Rashi Priya to introduce today's speaker. Over to Rashi.
Thank you, ma'am. Intellectual property is a key aspect of economic development. Good afternoon to everyone. I am Rashipriya R, Creactive Volunteer. I welcome everyone to 83rd Creactive section. It gives an immense pleasure to introduce our speaker, Mr. Vivekanand Sagar, IP Attorney Consultant, KSCST. Mr. Vivekanand sir has completed his Master's in Law in Business Law from Kuvempu University, Gnana Sahyadri, Shimoga. Sir also completed postgraduate diploma in Human Resource Management from Kuvempu University, MA in Sociology from Kuvempu University, and has completed his PhD research coursework on enforcement of copyright issues in film and recording industry at CMR University. Sir has secured first rank in Masters in Law and independently practicing as advocate in Bangalore in the field of IPR and civil litigation. He is a guest faculty in Ramaya College of Law and Faculty of Law at PES University, Bangalore. Sir is an international consultant in Kunming International Center of Arbitration and Mediation Service Center, Kunming, China. Sir is a consultant at Wipro Technology and Innovation Service Center and Patent Information Center at Karnataka State Council of Science and Technology, IISc Campus, Bangalore, and was been as honorary designated as Research Associate Center for Intellectual Property Rights Research and Advocacy and Ministry of Industry and Commerce, Government of India on Intellectual Property Rights, National Law School of India, University, Bangalore. Sir secured fully fledged fellowship from Danish Fellowship Center, Copenhagen, Denmark, and awarded Diploma in Forecasting, Innovation, and Commercialization of IPR in November 2021. His papers and articles have been published in books and journals. He has been invited as resource person from various institutions and organizations and delivered guest lectures on the subject Intellectual Property Rights by Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. I heartfully welcome Mr. Vivekanand Sagar to the session of Creactive, and I welcome all the Creactive volunteers and participants. Thank you, Creactive team, for this opportunity.
Thank you, Rashi. Thank you very much. Over to Vivek, sir.
Yeah. At the outset, I would like to thank all the organizers for providing me an opportunity to discuss on subject matter of intellectual property rights and innovation. As in the introductory speech, they have specifically stated that sharing of knowledge will increase the knowledge for us. And today we are discussing about the question of who should share the knowledge. What is the use of sharing a knowledge? And sharing such knowledge result in what? These are the three major questions which we are going to answer. Now, before going to that answering that question, I would like to take you to an introduction of an innovator and what they did is a subject matter. I hope you are able to see my presentation, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Here there was a girl called as Mary Jose, who was an inventor of washing cum exercise machine. She had won a National Innovation Award and she was 10th standard student. And she had a lot of challenge at home. The mother was ill, father was undergoing a medication. She needs to catch 3 buses to go to school. She used to take care of her household activity. And among all these myths, she had a lot of problems. Various necessities. And you all know necessity is a mother of invention. And here is where Miss Mary Jose is there. Let me allow me to just put her video. And you people needs to do 2 things. Check this video. Identify 2 points. One is you have to identify what was the problem and what is the solution which she came out with. Okay, kindly have this video. You need not worry about the audio of it. Just video, you can have a look at it. Yeah, this was covered in the Discovery Channel. She is Mary Jose. She was a 10th standard student. There was a pedal kind of operation, a box in front of her. Used to pour her clothes. There was a cylindrical shaped mesh. Put your detergent, clothes, etc., and start pedaling it. Does not require electricity, and your clothes are washed. You can find nearby children's used to go to the nearby river for washing their clothes. She saved her father's electricity bill. And already, as I hinted, first of one of the problem was there was no electricity in this area. So she made something which without the electricity support, her clothes are being washed. So that was a problem, and I have given. So likewise, you also identify a few more problems. What she had. She said, I know it is noisy. She said, it's my technology, and this was covered in Discovery Channel. Yes. That is what I just wanted to show you people. Now let me go back to my PPT. As I stated, can you just tell me what are the problems and what is the solution? What was the problems which she faced, and what is the solution she came out with? You can answer the questions in the chat box, and I'm looking at the chat answers. And accordingly, I will reply to that. Yes, looking forward for a few chat answers. Chat answers, please. What is the problem? Can you identify a few problems? Anyone? I got a response. It says, no one could wash clothes in her family. Yeah, she is the one who have to wash. Correct. Understood. As I said, she had no other persons used to wash, so she has to do that work. That was a problem. There was no electricity. Yes, that is the second problem. Next, what else do you find? Mr. Prani, you are right. Next. Any other answers, please? One more answer so that I can go for further debate. Saving what? What are they saving? She saved what? Exercise at the same time, it is good for health as well. Very good, absolutely right. And it saved money. Very good. It saved money. Very good. That's the important point. When you take an electric automated washing machine, would cost you around 30 to 40,000 rupees, or even 50-60,000 rupees. And when you compare this, which is a machine, okay, which would not cost much, maybe in few thousand rupees, you will be able to get this washing machine, which is also benefits people for exercising the body. Okay, so if this is the concept, and these are the various problems which she had: problem of electricity, problem of family, no one to take care, and she has to run to school, economical problem, and you can see various children used to go to the nearby river and wash the clothes and come back. So all these are the problems or necessities which made her to come out with this kind of an innovation. And this resulted in what do you say? This resulted in what do you say? Coming out with this kind of an innovation. And this innovation is a national awarded innovation. Not only about innovation, this was also a patented product. She got a patent over her invention. She has been successfully commercializing her technology, and various industries have taken licenses from her to manufacture this kind of washing machines and sell it at a very cheaper cost. So the point of reference here is that this also requires creativity. This also requires innovative mindset. And for innovation or creativity, it does not require any specific age. Okay, what is that which is required? The thing which is required here is an innovative mindset, overcoming the problem. Okay, this is what is important. So in this context, how a necessity became an invention, and an invention became a patent, and patent became a revenue generating model. So as I said, she had a knowledge, the techniques of how to bring out this kind of a mission. She brought out and she shared it, and she is able to generate revenue out of it for her living and future also. So in the similar way, throughout the history, the need to innovation has become a center for economical development for any nation. But with COVID-19 pandemic, innovation has become even more pertinent, even more relevant, even more important for us to do a lot of innovation. Okay. With that point, I would like to tell you all that if we are innovative, creative, then we will have a relevance. Next, especially when you come to an academic institution per se. So whatever research which the institution come out with have a lot of potential for effective protection of intellectual property rights, such as an intellectual asset can be converted into a patent, an industrial design, a creative idea, a song, an artistic work, a dramatic work can become a copyright. A layout design, a mobile design, a shape of a toy, a shape of a mobile phone can become a industrial designs. So in this context, the intellectual property rights on trade secrets, software protection, plant varieties are all the subject matter of intellectual property rights. On the other side, we have a laboratory, human capacity, building of academic institution. How do we collaborate these two things and come out with a new innovative concept called as today, the engineering colleges or MBA colleges are no more a mere education institution. They are becoming a hub for startups, hub for innovators, a platform for innovators, a stepping stone for innovators. You study, you learn what you study in the degree and you implement it. And while implementing, if you have come out with a new innovative concept, you will be entitled for intellectual property protection. Next, going further ahead, you can find this is a small, what do you say, parameter where how gradually number of, and this time for the first time in the year 2023, just January, India, all these years, there was around 70% from NRIs and Indians used to file only 30%. For the first time, more than 50%, or not more than 50%, more than national filing, international filing, India national filing has overruled the international filing for the first time. So there is a, it may be a patents, maybe a designs, trademark, a geographical indication, semiconductor and copyright. Anything you find, there is a huge increase. Yeah, just to name few R&D institutions such as Council CSIR, Defense Research, DRDO, Indian Institute of Science, Indian Council for Agriculture Research are the top 10 institutions or organizations. In case of education institution, IISc, IIT, Chandigarh University, Amity are the institution which is filing a lot of patents. Especially when you compare to international filing, as I said, US is the largest number of filers. Japan next, China, Germany, Korea, Netherlands, Denmark, Israel as well files a lot of patent applications in India. So innovation, difference between leader and a follower, if you want to make, then a leader should always keep on innovating. Only then he can remain an innovator, or he can be a leader. If you want to just be a follower, you need not be a leader, or you need not innovate anything. So to become a market leader per se for your products, you should take risk and you should innovate, you should excel. Only then you will be able to take a higher steps. That's a major point of reference. And that is where a comparison between a Nokia mobile phone, where they were not in a position to, are intended to come out with an Android set of applications and excel in coming out with new innovative concept. Though they ruled at one point of time Nokia means everyone used to have, which is strongest one, without, even if you make it fall down, it will not break, etc., etc. But they did not adopt themselves to the changing need of the society, requirement of the society, taste of the society. Okay, so if we are not getting adjusted ourselves to the requirement of the society, then we become outdated. So we should keep on excelling ourselves. We should keep on doing the innovative contents. Only then will become relevant. Okay, hence, so this is what we learn. This is one of the example, as I said in the earlier case, and this is yet another example. So what do we find here? Can I get some kind of response in the chat box? Instead of being a monotonous, I just want some answers. Yes. Can you just tell me what's there in the slide? What do you find in my slide? 1 or 2 answers is enough. Miss Priya, Mr. Pani, any answers, please? Miss Rashi, Mr. Giridhar, anyone? Wickets, very good. We find wickets, stumps, bails, okay, and pitch. So in this, what was the problem? What was the problem in this wickets? Can you just tell me? Line was missing. Miss Madhuri says line was missing. Okay, next. What was the problem in this wickets? Do you find in the cricket match today's happening this kind of wickets? We don't find. So we don't find this kind of wickets in the cricket match. Okay, why? We could not know if the wickets just touched the bail. Very good, Mr. Panisar. Very good. Assume today there is an international match happening, and it is a match between India and Pakistan, and where India, there is a Mr. Sachin is in the crease, okay, and the opposite side the Shoaib bowls the ball and he hits the ball, and ball passes through the bat and the wicket, and this is the last ball and last run, only 1 run required for a World Cup match. Is it an out or not out? Is a question. Any answer, Mr. Pani, Mr. Madhuri, Mrs. Madhuri? Can you tell whether it is an out or not out? Just tell the out or not out. Any answer, please? Yeah, now we need sensors. No, I'm telling about the problem in the wickets. You are telling about a solution, but I'm talking about a problem. What was the problem? The problem is, some of them said that, yes, sir, it is an out. And some of them say, no, it is not out. So the question is that the accurate decision making is a question. You refer to the umpire. Umpire is not able to understand. He refers to the third umpire. Third umpire also make the video back and forth, whether the hit was there or not. Did the ball touch the wicket or not? But not able to give an answer, clear-cut answer. So then, as Mr. Pani said, they kept a sensor, the voice sensor. The voice must have seen that PP kind of thing, twing, like that it used to go. So now that is also not able to get a clear answer whether it touched or not. That is where one Mr. Bronte, who saw the cricket match for years together and brought a small, simple solution. What is that? What is that he brought? He brought this. So his name is Mr. Bronte, was a director of Sync International. He has also filed a patent in Australia. He was an Australian citizen. He filed a patent for a system of indicating movement of an article from one position or orientation to another position or orientation. So what do you mean by this? It meant in the bales were so touch sensitive that they would blink within 1 of its 1,000 seconds. The sensors in the bales are so touch sensitive, okay, and they used to immediately respond. What did this contain? It contained a low capacity battery, a LED bulbs, a sensor, and a microchip was placed inside the bales. So whenever something comes and touches it, it used to blink immediately. So the science which we study in our high school, which is the light travels faster than the sound. Okay, he made this particular device. He filed a patent application. This is his Australian patent application number 2010-3064. Not only that, he also filed patent in India. His patent application you can find in Indian Patent Office 1168 of KOL Kolkata NP. He filed application in Kolkata in 2012, almost 10 years over. Last year he got his patent application also granted. So the point of reference is that an intellectual property rights need not be a big rocket science. For an intellectual property rights, a person with a view of identification of a problem and bringing out with a solution mindset is required. An inventor who thinks about a solution is being respected in intellectual property rights. What do you mean by respected? It means he made this invention and he said, if anyone wants to use my wickets in your cricket match, you have to take permission from me. You have to pay me their license fees because I'm the one who have invented it. I'm the one who have protected my technical feature of this innovation. Hence, if someone wants to use it, has to take my permission. The similar way, this particular thing was utilized, and today he is earning in lakhs together of money for licensing fees of this particular invention to be used in the cricket match. Okay, now, okay, fine. I don't be understood, but the question is, can we also tell that just a minute, hold on. Now, I hope you are able to see my slide. So in the first picture, can you identify who is there in the first picture? In this one, can anyone identify what is this picture is about? Anyone? Answers, please. Yes.
Okay.
Arjuna. Correct. Very good. Very good. Very good. Aiming the target. Yes, Mr. Prani, you're right. Rangnath, you're also right. Arjuna. Abhishek, you're also right. And Madhuri as well. So in this entire scenario, you can find Arjuna aiming at the target and Dronacharya instructing the Arjuna. So in this entire scenario, anything, in this entire scenario, and you can see Pandavas sitting at the backside and looking at it. There was a promise which was made by Dronacharya to Arjuna stating that, hey, see, I will make you the best archer in the world. I'll make you the only best archer in the world. What do you mean by this? This means that Dronacharya told, you shall be the only best person in the archery. And that was a promise made by Dronacharya to Arjuna. Okay. So thereafter, you can find what happened next in the second slide. What happened next? Thank you. What happened next? What do you find my second slide below? What do you find, sir? Ekalavya, very good. So what was the scenario here? What was the scenario? What am I drawing from these two slides? The point of referring these two slides is that an intellectual property, if someone's intellectual properties, someone has written a song, someone has written a story, someone has written a storyline. You must have seen in Varaha Rupam song, he said it was copied from the music was copied from a story by the band. A copyright case was filed. So the whole reference point or the philosophy of intellectual property rights or importance of intellectual property rights is that if someone is a true owner of the work, the patent, the copyright, the trademark. Now, if I am a trademark owner of Reebok, Dell, HP, then I am the only one to use and no other person can use without my permission. If they use without my permission, this will cause huge problem. Correct. Very good, Mr. Giridhar. So this will create a huge problem. So the first philosophy says, if I am the inventor, if I am the person who have the techniques and the creator of a work or innovator of a work, then I alone shall use it. If someone wants it, then they shall take permission from me and use it. And if you use without my permission, what will happen? The Ekalavya scenario. He used the techniques from Dronacharya, but did not take his permission. But however, what does this intellectual property rights gives? Intellectual property rights gives a monopoly, a limited monopoly over the work. That means you alone shall be the only person to use the work, sell the work, offer the work, manufacture the work. So the concept of intellectual property is not a new one. It's from time immemorial. Okay, from very long time it is there and we are just revamping it. Yeah, very important case for all of us to know. Okay, that is about the turmeric case. The turmeric is a herbal, especially used in East India and in Indian parts. So we use turmeric as a medicine, for a food ingredient, for dyeing, for coloring agent, or wound healing, etc. So, and also we say, okay, if you have a throat infection or wound on your cut wounds, you neatly wash and you apply turmeric. So this all we know, or it's a glow, it glows the skin. So in 1995 in United States, a patent was awarded for University of Mississippi Medical Center for a wound healing properties in turmeric. So the claim on the subject matter was on the turmeric powder and its administration. Okay. And they got a patent. When they got a patent in India, they become a huge hue and cry stating that, hey, what is this? This is our technology. This is from our time immemorial. My grandmother and many others have been using this particular turmeric from time immemorial, and how someone else can claim or get a patent over it. So this became a question. And subsequently what happened? Subsequently, what happened? India filed one post-grant opposition. stating that, see, you have granted a patent for a person in University of Mississippi. It is wrong because it is, for a patent, there is 3 major requirements: novel, non-obvious, industrial applicability. Novel means it should be new. You should have identified new things. They said this is not new because from time immemorial we are using. And the patent office asked, hey, come on, if you are telling, if it is time immemorial, where is the evidence of you using it? Where is the proof for you using it? Do you have any documents to say that this was used from time immemorial? And many people said that, hey, we are using from time immemorial. It was in Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, Charaka Samhita, Yoga. So in all our, it was all written in Talegari and other things, they were all stated. Now, a patent office stated in United States, how will they come to know about your patent, your use of knowledge or your traditional knowledge? Hence, they granted a patent. So then it became a huge challenge, because if you want to say something is not new, you should give evidence. Something like, if you say a 30-40 site in Bangalore is mine, you should have a proof for it, document for it, right? Now, where is the document? So that became a problem. Then to counter this problem, the government came up with a wonderful solution called as Traditional Knowledge Digital Library, TKDL, wherein our major problem was what? Our documents, Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, Charaka Samhita, Yoga, were not available for public to access, which were written in Sanskrit, Hindi, Arabic, Urdu, and Tamil. So the government of India made an important decision, okay, by converting Siddha, Unani, Yoga, Charaka Samhita, Ayurveda into 5 international languages such as English, Japan, French, Germany, and Spanish. Okay, so today, if a patent has to be filed, if it is related to any traditional knowledge, the respective patent offices access our traditional knowledge digital library. And see, must have known about what do you say that our clove. So if you have teeth ache, they say you use clove in your mouth. It will reduce your tooth pain. So these are all the various things which is there. Okay. So to stop biopiracy, to stop others from copying our traditional knowledge, India came up with a defensive mechanism, because we cannot file patent because for us also it is not new. Hence, today, various other institutions will refer our TKDL and say if some formulation which is already there in traditional knowledge you cannot use, like your Basmati case, clove case, okay, or various your traditional medicines related aspect. So no patents have been granted. So this was a milestone for India. And so these are the various types of intellectual property rights: patent, trademark, copyright, designs. And you must have all known about geographical indication, which is given for Mysore silk, Mysore Magarbatti, Mysore sandal soap, and Nagpur orange, your Channapatta toys, Darjeeling tea, are all the various GIs. And next, GI is being granted for agricultural, natural, manufactured products. And GI is valid for 10 years. And every 10 years you can keep on renewing it. Similarly, copyrights are for literary work, artistic work, dramatic work, musical work, cinematographic work, etc. And copyright need not be registered, it's not mandatory. And if you register, it's a conclusive proof. Next, trademark, it may be your name, Adidas, Reebok, Dell, HP, anything. Your number mark, 555 monkey per K. Okay, so numbers, 7 o'clock blade. So 7 o'clock became a trademark. MTR, MRF, LIC. So these are all the various trademarks. Next, if it is registered, then they will put R in a circle. If it is applied, then they will put TM in a circle. Then comes the patents. Then some of the things which cannot be patented in India, designs. Yes, very important one. See, if you have a new formula, chemical formulation for eye drops, you'll get a patent. There is a logo on the trademark. The design of a shape of a bottle designs. The technical functional feature of the, see, normally when we administer medicine to eye, natural tendency of the eyes is what? It blinks. The medicine get pasted. So to avoid that, the inventor came up with a stand to stop eye from blinking. See, it will not blink. So they get a patent for it. If you have a manual, it's a copyright, some trade secrets. So with this, a mobile phone can explain all kinds of IP in it. A trademark, Apple, Samsung, Xiaomi, etc. Patent over the technologies, design over the phone, music's, software, copyright protection. So that is about this particular session. So all that which we appeal is to be innovative, to don't buy fake products, think out of the box, produce original work. And next, this is my contact information. We want you all to be creative, to make an India a creative India, an innovative India, be self-sufficient, sustainable, and growing India. So with that, I would like to thank the organizer for providing me an opportunity to discuss on this intellectual property subject matter. However, I have another 5 minutes time. If anyone have any questions, etc., I can surely take up those questions.
Okay, if any questions are there, you can unmute and ask the questions. You can unmute yourself. Interesting. Actually, we inside things we are not aware of those things. Really, which object or which product is patent and all these things. No, it's very everybody should know these things, which is required. How to approach it and all the things. Sir, you are muted. If any questions.
Correct.
Ma'am, I have a doubt. So people say when you file a patent, it is very expensive. No, they'll take around 3 lakhs or sometimes even 5 lakhs. Is it true? And what is the real process we want to get patent in India? Because I've heard this story that there was a software developer who was below 18 years and he wanted to take a patent in India, but the India didn't allow to get a patent if you are below 18 years, and so he took a patent in US. So is the process changed, or is it the same, or is it true or not?
You were there from my first of my session?
No, I joined a little late.
Yes. In the first, I showed you one slide where a 10th standard student, okay, who had invented a exercise cum washing machine, portable washing machine. She got a patent over her invention. And for invention, there is no age limit. Okay. So irrespective of the age, recently one more person also got a patent who was just an 8-year student, 8-year boy. So age is not a limitation for our patents. Now coming to the cost of the patent, of course, I show you that cricket match wickets, the stumps, or the system for indicating movement of an article from one position or orientation to another position or orientation. Okay. So it also showed you that, and one second, let me show you that particular slide. The hardware substance is just 500 rupees. A low capacity battery, LED bulb, sensor, and a chip. But he sold his invention, not sold his invention. He said, if any match happen in India, any place, they have to take license and minimum 4 set of the wickets and stumps. And each set cost 25 lakh rupees as a licensing fees. You must have seen in the various news and other things. You can just check it. So a invention which is a crucial one, okay, if you have come out with, you can surely make a wonderful life. Okay, that is what they did, and they got a patent, and he sold each set of wickets for 25 lakh rupees as a licensing fee, not as a technology was not sold. No. So in a match, minimum 4 set, 1 crore, and in 1 day match. Likewise, how many matches happens? National, international, state level, etc., etc. Crores together of money as a royalty, you will be able to secure. So this is a potential of intellectual property rights. Hence, 2 lakh, 3 lakh use, as you said, filing cost will be surely applicable and be there. However, India has come up with a lot of concessions in the government fees. Today, an education institution can file as an independent. If you are a startup, you can file application and get it reimbursed by MSME. If you're a national person, you will get 2 lakh rupees return. National patents. If you filed international patent and you have got, you will get 5 lakh rupees reimbursement from MSME. Likewise, under startup scheme, SIPP scheme, there are various such schemes. So you can utilize that. So of course, if you go for a private patent agents for support of filing, they will surely charge you this much. And the returns are also like that, available. Yes. Next.
Thank you, sir.
Please. Any other questions? Okay, I hope no other questions. I have clarified your doubts. Thank you once again for all the listeners and organizers for providing an opportunity. Over to you.
Thank you, Vivek sir. Thank you. Thank you very much for your time and your knowledge. Thank you very much for showing the insights of intellectual property rights. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, one and all, for joining us.